Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We are joined once again by Howard and Stephanie Apato from Howard's Jewelers. They are our Ask the Expert guests. You can give us a call, 789-6559, extension 2803. You can always send us in an email, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca, or a Facebook message at CTV Ottawa Morning Live. We do have some callers on the line that we're going to get to in just a couple of seconds, but we really want to touch on this, which is one of your new promo items that you have in the store.
So this is a Christmas promotion that we have that we only have a certain number, and this is a natural grade pearl with a blue topaz, which is actually, if you look really closely, it's cut differently. It's called a checkerboard.
Really cool.
And it actually sparkles from both sides, so both sides are faceted, and it's all in white gold, and this is $450. So this is something that we have that is, we never do sales. We always want to offer the best price that we can when you're ready to come into the store, but this is something that we bring in specifically as a Christmas promotion.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Always great to be able to take care of your jewelry, and so you have a couple of things that are available just to be able to give someone that's not so much the jewelry, but just to be able to help with them, and these cases are just beautiful.
Yeah, so these are what we call really fun stocking stuffers, and this is a great travel case, or if you have a lot of jewelry that you know, for safekeeping, because the idea of a jewelry box that's like beautifully displayed on your mantle is not the best thing for security purposes, because God forbid you were to be broken into, that's the first place somebody goes to. So something like this allows you to store your jewelry very discreetly, and you can see how little it is that way. So you can tuck that away in a little safe or some hideaway spot that you might have. That's $99. And then we have a smaller version right here, which is $35. And then we have cleaner, which is $15, and a polishing cloth, which is $10.
It's amazing to see the difference too. If you take a couple of extra minutes to clean your jewelry, then you feel almost like that sparkle is back, and then it feels like it's brand new again.
For sure.
All right, we're going to get to our callers, and I do believe we have Sylvia on the line who wanted to talk about a family heirloom, I believe. Are you there?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what's your question?
I have a question. I received the ring from my mom. It was from her great-grandmother. Apparently it's platinum, but there's a piece that broke on it. What are the chances of getting it fixed that you won't be able to tell that it was damaged?
Well, I would definitely welcome you to come in, and we have a full-on service center and 2 factories that are physically in the store. So I would welcome you to come in and talk with one of our service managers or myself, and we can actually bring one of the jewelers out to meet you as well and to take a look at the piece so we can assess it exactly. And the great news is platinum actually, usually jewelers have a very difficult time working with it because you need an incredible amount of heat to work with platinum, but we actually have a laser, and we're actually the only people in Ottawa that have this laser. We do a lot of work for other jewelers as well with it. So I would say there's an excellent chance that we can recondition it, but just to be safe, I would like to see it first.
And with the laser, the mark will never show.
That's the key right there, right?
Yes.
In terms of wanting to see the work. That's amazing that you have that ability.
Yes, it is amazing. And it gives people a lot of comfort too when the actual jeweler who's going to be working on their piece can have a discussion with them and go over everything with them.
That definitely makes a difference. Thank you. All right, we do have Shelley on the phone now. Shelley, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I'll tell you why I'm calling. I wondered, do you by any chance carry, I'll call them either previously loved or used Rolex watches?
Yes, we do. We're one of the top 10 Rolex dealers in Canada, and we do a lot of trade-ins, and we do purchase previously owned Rolex watches. As an official Rolex dealer also, and having Rolex watchmakers on staff, they're completely reconditioned, 100% to all Rolex standards, and you'll even get a warranty that's good, a Rolex warranty that's good internationally on our previously owned watches. And generally speaking, as an average rule of thumb, they go for about 50% of what the new price would be. Now, they do sell very, very fast.
I was going to say at this point, I'm running to the store.
But what you see today, you don't see tomorrow, but we're always working on them, and we always have them. We do have it online on our website in our vintage and estate collection, but as we update that only once a week, quite often people inquire and it's already sold.
That's amazing.
The estate is the fastest moving section of the store, and women's Rolexes in particular are extremely fast movers. So we really welcome you to come into the store. This is a great time of year to do this because a lot of people are trading in and trading up. So in general, this is the time of year where we have the most estate Rolexes.
And do you find they come in good condition? That this is something because
most of them come in very poor condition, but we recondition it to current standards.
Yeah. We actually have 2 authorized Rolex watchmakers on staff. So once again, you can talk with them, and they take apart the entire watch, they change all the oil, they clean each individual part of the Rolex, they change the gaskets, and then they put everything back together and they do all the testing. So it has to go through that process before it even hits the estate.
Yeah, actually quite often when we take it apart, we find that other jewelers have put in generic parts. They're not even official Rolex parts.
That's a very big problem with Rolexes.
And that's a very big problem. But then we take out that part and we replace it, and you get 100% authentic Rolex.
Which is why if you're going to buy a pre-owned Rolex, you have to buy it from an official Rolex dealer. Because if in the end you're caught with a Rolex that has false parts inside of it, a Rolex dealer is not allowed to touch it unless you're willing to bring everything back to its original form, which is a very expensive process.
Interesting to learn about all these products because you recognize the name as well. I do know that we have Christopher on the line. We're going to get to his question after this commercial break. We got on the Rolex, some amazing information there. So we'll get to Christopher's call after we take a short commercial break. If you'd like to get a hold of us, the information is listed right there at the top of your screen. We'll be back right after this.